Have you ever read a book that was such an intelligent piece of work, it just literally left you speechless? That was me reading Babel by R.F. Kuang. R.F. Kuang is obviously an extremely intelligent and smart writer. Her writing is beautiful. Babel is such an intense and in-depth book. I really wasn't going to review this at first because I didn't think I had the words to adequately craft a review for this. This book left me speechless, and so many times my jaw was on the floor. This dives into the topics of racism, systemic oppression, capitalism, classism, sexism, and ultimately revolting against an oppressive system, and ultimately revolution. This is a historical read, but it's also a fantasy, so you can call it historical fantasy. The magic system is within these silver bars that can be manipulated by language and these language pairs that the translation students are learning to do. So there are four pretty much kind of main characters in here. So we have Robin, who is plucked from China and sent to England to study language at Oxford University at the Babel Institute. He meets three other friends who are also part of Babel, and that is a black girl who's from Haiti. We have Rami, who is, I think, Middle Eastern. I actually forget exactly where he's from. And then we have a white, well-off, silver spoon type of girl. They're all a part of the Language Institute and become friends and have like that found family aspect with each other. So we have dark academia and we have some found family here in the themes that I prior mentioned. So these kids have the ability to have everything they want. They get a monthly stipend, they have a place to stay, they have food, they really have everything they could want. As they really began to investigate into Babel and see what they were doing, they began to feel morally afflicted. There is a secret society in here that is attempting to revolt against the oppressive system that England is running. This makes you, ask yourself the hard questions. Do I want to just be easy and just skate through life and betray my motherland while at it, or do I want to let the oppressive systems win? Do I want to just play along and play their game while helping them play their game because they need me? These are the language translators. So this was a great read. The last portion of the book I did feel dragged on a little bit, but overall the themes in this book were just great. I did do this as an immersive read, so I listened to the audio, which I highly, highly recommend you doing, because the audio, I don't think I would have gotten through this book without the audio. And the narrator did an amazing job. One narrator voicing every single character in here, all of their accents, dialects, language. He did a phenomenal job. So I highly recommend you using the audio, whether you do it as an immersive read or you do the audio by itself, but do not skip the audio.